And now on guitar, put your hands together for the one, the only, Mr. David Bailey.
The new release from Head Candy, out now.
Hey, baby, don't move. This is a twiglet. Jazz FM, you're on the bridge with me, Greg Edwards. Charles Airland has got an anthology album, double CD of some of his great stuff through Soul Brother Records. Here's one of those tracks you know and love. Let the music play. Yo, baby. Charles Airland, Let the Music Play. Anthology album out on Soul Brother Records. Double CD. So you got 32 tracks on that week. Go get it. The man is no longer with us. He passed on earlier on this year. Jazz FM, you're on the bridge with me, Greg Edwards. Cast your mind back. Put a name to 19 Rainforest. Of course, the first thing that comes to your mind is a guy called Paul Hardcastle. Now, years and years ago, I used to make sure I heard everything that he did. Basically, he was always there. I used to play his music on my radio programs. And then suddenly, I never heard anything but Paul Hardcastle again. He used to write things for the BBC. You'd hear his music on the holiday program and stuff like that. But nobody has ever sent me a Paul Hardcastle record. No matter what. I heard that he had records released, but I never got any. According to this thing, which is the greatest hits, which has just been released. Let me tell you, there's been the Jazz Masters 1, the Jazz Masters 2, the Jazz Masters 3. Another album called Cover to Cover. Then there was Hardcastle 1, Hardcastle 2, and the last album I heard from Paul Hardcastle was Kiss the Sky. Okay, so maybe the reason why you haven't heard anything from Paul Hardcastle, even though he's had all these albums out, is because he and his record company never found it necessary to send it to people like me who would play his music. So, from knowing you as a young man, Paul, through all the success that you've had and whatever else you're doing now, what an idiot you have been. Complete and total nitty. Anyway, New Note, which is the record company that's distributing his record, has sent me Jazz Masters, The Greatest Hits by Paul Hardcastle. This track I really like. Jazz FM, on the bridge with me, Greg Edwards. That's Paul Hardcastle from an album he's got called The Greatest Hits of Jazz Masters. The phones were alight. Yeah, what's ever happened to Paul Hardcastle? Where has he been? What's he been doing? Like I said, he released all these albums, which none of us know anything about. And he might have released them in the States. I'm sure his record company's going to be on to me. Well, yeah, they're very popular in the States, isn't they? Oh, well done, Paul. It says on the back of the album, Paul Hardcastle voted Billboard's best British contemporary jazz artist of 1999. So you see, nobody ever told us because nobody sent us the record. Yes, I know that Steve Quirk interviewed him last week sometime. But like I said, he's a local lad, and he's a very brilliant man. Why is he hiding? Why couldn't he get his stuff out there and get it to us? Whoa.